Hey guys, welcome to my second video of walking home playing Pokemon Go. Not really much we're going to talk about today, apart from a couple of things going to be happening in the game very soon. And by the looks of it on mine, it's actually already happened. Oh no. But they are going to be taking gyms down. I'm still playing it in the fire nice and everything. But yeah, so they're going to be taking the gyms down. And it's for, hopefully, should be, I don't know if my information's alright, but for the events, stuff. Plus they won't do it in the gyms. So they are going to be taking them down soon. Everyone else found this on this event at the blooming Cyndaquil. Bloody awkward to catch. Plus I'm not very good at throwing the ball either. To be fair, no. Definitely anymore. No. Hey, we got it. Okay. Not a million miles away. It's about you guys, I don't really bother with CP too much. In this Pokemon I know it's worth CPing up to battle with. But there, as you can see, in the distance, the gym's down. Now that gym, it's always got somebody on it. So whether it started today, taking it down, I don't know how long it's going to be for. Hopefully it won't be for too long. Around a week, maybe two at the most. There was a rumour as well, I wanted to hear, but obviously this has been heading out for a while into our training centres. Apparently, after the summer, they're supposed to be introducing it. Yes. At last. Problems they had with it is they didn't want it to be an internet thing. This is why it's been taking so long in development. With the trailer when it started and that at the events, at the training centre bit, and it was what everyone was hoping for in the game, but obviously some of that, yeah, but I've already got that, so I'm not going to get that today. No. But no, it'll all eventually gradually start appearing. But I think some of the gyms are going to become training centres. Yep, that's the plan. But no, going back to how you can do it, we didn't want a just an internet-based transfer, because otherwise you'd be transferring across the world, and it would completely, take out the phone. So I am walking along the road. Cars and bikes and that everywhere. But no, so I think the plan was to use the Bluetooth. To do this. It was really mainly to stop the specific Pokemon being transferred worldwide. Obviously, even if they do this, if you get an account from abroad, or you've got people when you've got friends that play it abroad and you log into their account from your device, obviously you'll then have the regional Pokemon, which then you can transfer to your own through another device. But still not 100% sure on what they're doing. Might even be infrared. Yeah, you won't be able to just actually pass people by. Yeah, no, that gym is definitely down. Oh, and the far one is as well. Oh, at least it's a reset, really. At least. Take one of the elements out of the game. Resident surprise. Sorry. Got a huffing and puffing. It's a really hot day today. I say, this is walking home where I'm going. But now I find it odd seeing gyms about all over the place. No, I would walk down that road and get that stop, but we've got it today. Really to work. So I only live about 20 minutes. Away from where I work. I heard a buzz, I felt a buzz. Oh, it's a sure. Right, kind of a question of the day sort of thing. So everything Pokemon sort of thing related. Just post in the comments below. Just on a idea I've been thinking of. Well, I haven't been thinking of, but what Mega Evolutions would you like to see next? You know, because it's going to happen in it, let's be honest. And they've released this, they're planning on releasing up Sun, Ultra Moon. And I'm going to do that in a separate walk home info. I found out about that. And my thought on it. And stuff like that. But yeah, so what do you reckon? The next generation Mega Revolution it's going to be some. Come on. I think that is the idea, that some of our Sun and Moon Pokemon are going to eventually Mega Evolve. Well, you've got a fusion on the got the new fusion pictures and stuff everyone's seen. Had the new game. I reckon we're going to see. So, put in the comments below who you think the next Megas are going to be in Generation 7. Because I don't think we're going to see any to go back any further. We saw it next one because it was the birth of Mega Evolution in the main series games. And in case any of you did miss it, I'll figure it out somewhere along the line. But if you go on to, yeah, I looked it up on YouTube actually. The Pokemon Company actually released at E3, as they said about the Sun and Moon and Poké Tournament and all that sort of stuff coming out. But they also told us that Game Freak and Nintendo are working on a mainstream MMORPG for mainstream consoles for the Switch. Apparently it's very infancy in its development. They're hoping it should be out in around a year's time. Now some people are speculating it's Generation 8. It's too early. I'm sorry, 2 years is too early for a new generation to come out. If it is, it will be a remake. Oh, Charmander. So people have kind of two theories on what's going to happen. Is, you know, we're going to go either Kanto or Sinnoh. I personally think we're going back to the Gen 4 Sinnoh games. Yes. Because of the whole Dimensions thing. You know, obviously you've got Palkia, Giratina and Arceus all watch the animes, play the games and read scripts. It says Dimensions. You've got their dimensions which they come from. So it makes a lot of sense, and there were quite a few references in the Sun and Moon game to reference to Sinnoh, but also Kanto, especially with Lily at the end. Sorry if it's a spoiler, you haven't seen us playing it. Lily goes to Kanto at the end of the game. So I'm thinking that that's what it's going to be. That, well, it's going to blow us out of the water, and it's going to be something completely different, completely separate. Yeah, we completely separate. Have its own world, completely split. Make one new lesson today. I got it. Yay! I think. Yes. Right, we got it. Right, guys. End of the video. Now home. And hopefully, I won't be too long before I see you again. See you later.